Hello and welcome back to Asbury's esports tournament. Today we are once again playing Mario Kart Live Home Circuit, and we have got an epic competition for you today. I'm your host, Aaron Stichter, and I'm going to be introducing our first racers here. On my right we have
Tato Biscuit.
and Tato Biscuit. What's your strategy going into today?
Well, I'm gonna go with the strategy I did last time, but hit less obstacles.
Absolutely. And on my left we have
Nick at Night.
and Nick at Night. How are you switching things up from our last tournament during the midterms?
You know, I'm really just trying to focus on my self-confidence. I've been working on that with my therapist a lot, and I know I'm the best, and I'm going to prove that I'm the best.
Awesome. Let's get racing.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Asbury Esports. My name is David Savastio, and I'm here with my Super Smash Bro.
It's me, Maxwell. We are so excited you're back with us. Great race ahead of us. David, are you so excited to get this racing underway?
Max, I am just so pumped to be back in the studio with some great drivers. We have a full day of racing ahead of us, and I just can't wait to see what each person brings to the course.
Man, Nick at Night and Tato Biscuit. Great matchup for our first straight. Nick at Night talking some big talk. Let's see if he can live up to it. We're going to check out our bracket here. We're going to look and see what we're up against today. Now, if you can notice up in the left-hand corner, Heck on Wheels isn't racing anybody. That's because he won our midterm final. Down at the bottom left, we've got Nick at Night versus Tato Biscuit, and then some great races to come with the likes of people we've seen before, Equestrian, Do It for Dale, Baby Bird, but an up-and-comer rookie. Level up.
You know, Max, some of the people that stand out to me on this, I'm very excited for this race to see who goes up against Heck on Wheels. You know, you're going to need some confidence, and so I'm liking what Nick at Night has going on there in that regard.
Yeah, I agree. Tato Biscuit's got a great chance. It's anybody's race. Let's get to it now. And you can see the drivers there, game face. They are off. Luigi taking an early first lead. We've got, this is how our drivers are lined up with the cars. Currently, Tato Biscuit is driving as Mario, and Nick at Night is driving as Luigi, as we finish up our first of 5 laps.
You know, so far, not really any big mishaps on either side. You can see Nick at Night is driving a very, very disciplined game. I love how he's cutting those corners.
Man, great maneuver of the obstacle. Something we talked about this last time was that the obstacles are what win this game. There's a blue shell, which causes Luigi to stop and lets Tato Biscuit take the lead, as you see there. Nick at Night trailing not too far behind.
Again, this is exactly what was promised. This is a great race between two excellent drivers, and I just, you know, we're only halfway through, and so much has already happened.
Man, you see Tato Biscuit there holding onto his red shell. Not really sure when he's going to use it, but it looks as if Nick at Night has been able to take the lead once again going into our 4th lap.
Again, Max, you really just have to, at this point, drive your race. You can't let the other driver get in your head because that will only cause you to slip up.
You know, those power-ups are something you're hoping for. And you see there that Tato Biscuit has got a great power-up using that torpedo to be neck and neck with Nick at Night right now as Nick at Night falls behind.
And we are heading into our last lap.
Little bit of a bump up there.
Anybody's race. Max, you are exactly right. These people have used their power-ups better
They're
than any
wheel and
drivers
wheel
I've seen.
as Tato Biscuit is pushing Nick at Night off the course. This isn't something I expect, but we are seeing Tato Biscuit come through and finish our very first race, first place.
Max, what a race.
Close
Incredible.
follow-up.
That was back and forth the entire time. There was really, at no point was I confident with who was going to win. So we're going to check out a quick replay. I'd love to break this down for you just 1 second to see where this race really took off. All right, so you can see this use of the rocket right here was incredible. The power-ups the entire game is what separated them.
That was going into our
so
5th lap
back
where
and
they were
forth.
wheel and wheel the whole time. Again, David, I have talked about this over and over and over, but in this sport, the power-ups are your advantage. You've got to use those wisely and make sure that you're using them correctly.
And you know what? That's exactly what Tato Biscuit did, and that's why he won.
Yep, great first race. Let's hear from our winner now, Tato Biscuit, before he goes up against Heck on Wheels a little bit later in the night. Aaron?
Thanks, boys. I've got Tato Biscuit here. What an epic way to start out this tournament. What was going through your head when you were way behind there in the first lap?
Nick at Night got me scared for a second there, where I thought I lost the race at that point, but I came back I stick with the plan and decided to play Heck on Wheels. Yeah.
Well, congratulations, sir. We'll be right back after this break. Welcome back to the tournament. After an epic first race, we are ready to get going for another one. On my right, we have
Equestrian.
an equestrian. How are you feeling coming into this tournament after an oh so close loss in the last tournament?
I'm feeling pretty good. I have a better idea of kind of how the items work in this game versus normal Mario Kart, so I'm good.
Awesome. And on my left, we have
Do it for Dale.
and Do It For Dale. What's your strategy coming into this?
Just be more consistent. I kind of got in too deep in a lot of corners last time and just messed up my whole race, so just trying to make lap after lap.
Awesome. Well, best of luck to both of you, and let's get racing.
David, this is maybe my most anticipated race of the night. Equestrian coming off of a loss this last time, but Do It For Dale got out in the very first round. You know, he's wanting to represent one of the greatest NASCAR race drivers ever, Dale Earnhardt Jr. Maybe he's going to be the next great in our sport of Mario Kart esports.
Max, this is the race that we've all been talking about since the last time. What a great matchup for the first round. We just came off a very exciting race, but this is the one that I've been looking forward to. Two great drivers who have both elevated their game since the last time that we saw them. Both of them have a little bit of a chip on their shoulder.
Yep.
Both of them feel like they underperformed
Coming
last
back with a
time.
vengeance.
Exactly.
They've got something to prove. I'm really excited to see. We're going to look at our bracket once more to help again show what our night is looking like. As you see on the left-hand side, Tato Biscuit pulling an oh-so-close win out of our last race. He'll drive against Heck on Wheels in our first round of the semifinals. Now we've made our way over to maybe our most anticipated race in our upper right-hand corner, Equestrian Do It For Dale. David, what do you think are going to be some of the highlight strategies in tonight's race?
We have two very different drivers. They each need to focus on their game.
Yep. 100% agree. Use those power-ups to their best advantage. We're going
Absolutely.
to see this race now. We can't wait. Off. Man, seems like a little bit of a mishap from Do It For Dale over there. He's quite far behind from Equestrian, who is driving for Mario. Do It For Dale driving for Luigi right now.
You know what? Not an ideal way for him to start, but it's all about how you finish, not about how you start.
Yep.
And he's already closing that gap.
You know what they say, slow and steady wins the race, and I think that we could see him come back and win this. You never know. The luck may change in his favor.
Again, you just have to avoid any big, costly mistakes. You have to avoid the obstacles. You have
And
to
that
avoid
right
the
there
traps.
is how the tides can change. Do It For Dale using a great power-up of a shell to make sure that he hits her. And a little bit of a pile-up going into our first gate as we head into our third lap.
You know, Max, this is the thing that I've always loved about Do It For Dale is he is a steady driver. He's not going to let somebody else get in his head. But Equestrian, also a very talented driver who's
she's
making a lot
aggressive.
of great moves.
She is definitely not one to be scared of the challenge in front of her. She is going to take the tight turn. She's going to make the risky move, and a lot of times it pays off in her favor.
And you know, Max, that she wants that rematch with Heck on Wheels, and that's what she's going for.
Man, a little bit of a risky use of her bomb right there. I'm not sure if that worked out in her favor or not.
And we'll just have to see as we go into our final lap, and Do It For Dale is building a bit of a lead now.
Man, they've both got their game faces on there, making sure. You can see over there, Equestrian's got the one-handed strategy. I'm not really sure if that's to her advantage or if that's hindering her just a little bit.
You know, this is a driver who knows what she's doing, and if she's got something figured out, you know it's going to work.
Pretty close as we go into our final gate, but man, Do It For Dale was able to pull that out. Little bit of an upset.
I would say so, because Equestrian was, in fact, our #2 finisher last year. But we've been saying, Max, don't count out Do It For Dale. Let's check out a replay to see exactly what happened in this race. As you can see, this is where Do It For Dale had to take the lead. I love the use of the inside corner. He avoids, he hits the banana, but he doesn't phase him. He keeps driving his race, uses the power-ups, and that propels him to a victory towards the end.
Yeah, when you're able to get a star like that, you can run through any power-ups that you want, and you should. Because a lot of times those power-ups are placed in strategic places, and you need to make sure that you're taking the inside corners to get through the gates. We are so happy for Do It For Dale as he advances on. Let's hear from him and Aaron right now.
Thanks, boys. I have Do It for Dale here with me. How are you feeling after that victory?
Oh, man, I was stressed out. You know, I got a bad start and, you know, just spent really the first lap and a half trying to catch up. And then it was a good back and forth battle between us, but then just got a few lucky items to pull ahead. It was a great competition.
What do you have to say to your next competitor?
I think it's going to be a lot of fun, but I'm ready to win.
Awesome. And we'll be right back after this break. Welcome back to the tournament. We've got 2 more racers ready to go. On my right, we have
Baby Bird.
Baby Bird. What are your thoughts going into this race? Are you nervous? Are you excited?
Oh, I'm both. You know, it's fun to be here. Gonna have a good race with my partner over here, and we'll see what we'll do.
Awesome. And on my left, we have
Level Up.
And Level Up. What's your strategy going into today?
I have no idea what I'm doing. I've never touched a car before. Is the gas pedal the left or right?
It's one of those.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, I appreciate your honesty, and let's get into this race.
David, this is going to be a great fun race. We're titling this the baby race. We've got our most inexperienced driver, Level Up, driving, and then we've got good old Baby Bird. We saw him last time. He had a heck of a race, but wasn't able to advance.
You know what? I am excited to see this. The last one that we saw between Equestrian and Do It for Dale was about discipline. This one is about energy.
Yeah.
So you have to wonder how this is going to go.
And you know, seeing these 2 drivers, I definitely think that they're going to bring the energy. We see them dancing over there right now. This is just going to be a good old time.
This
what
is
Mario
the future.
Kart is all about.
This is the future of our sport. These are the drivers that we're going to see as they continue to get older and more experienced, and I can't wait for this race.
Yeah, so we're going to check out our bracket one more time. Heading into our final round of preliminary driving, we see Heck on Wheels, Tato Biscuit, our first 2 drivers in the semifinal, and Do It for Dale pulling an upset over Equestrian, who was our number 2 seed. And let's see in our baby matchup right here, Baby Bird versus Level Up, to see who's going to go against the Titan that is Do It for Dale to make it into our semifinal round.
I'm very excited, Max. Let's get after it.
We are off to the races. Oh,
Immediate,
man.
right out of the gate.
Right, he wasn't even able to make it through our first marker. Look at him, though. They're both just having a good old time. Big smiles on the face. We've got Level Up driving for Luigi, who has just made it through the second gate.
And he is in the middle of the course now.
Oh, he's just threw a bomb right into where he drove.
All Baby Bird has to do is just go through these laps clean, as he is about to lap Level Up on the first round of this race.
These are the faces of people that are having a good time, which is all that we want from Mario Kart. You know, this is the reason that this sport exists, is to bring people together and to have a great time doing it.
Exactly, Max. I said this was going to be about energy. Level Up is nothing if not an entertainer, and I love seeing the way that he drives this course.
You can see him up there in the corner. He's just having a heyday going at this.
I'm impressed by his ability to back up as smooth as he does. He's been using that quite a bit as he keeps ramming into obstacles and finding himself in the middle of our course.
Level Up finishes his 3rd lap as Baby Bird comes in for his 4th. I think that we can go ahead and say that this is in Baby Bird's favor right now.
You'd have to imagine, but Max, never count anybody out in this sport. He can still figure it out. This race is not over until Baby Bird crosses the finish line.
Baby Bird coming into the 4th gate, and he's rounding up for his 5th and final lap. He's about a half lap in front of Level Up currently, who's making his way through the 4th gate.
Baby Bird is really taking his time. He's got to make sure he gets through those gates nice and clean.
You know, Level Up's made his way back into this game somehow. I definitely thought that this was going to be a much bigger blowout than it was, but he's been able to hold his own as Baby Bird comes through the finish and pulls it off against Level Up.
So we're going to go ahead and allow him to finish the race here. You know what, Max, regardless of the result, I love the energy and the passion that he went into this race with. You know what? He is clearly somebody who loves and appreciates the game, you know, and you need some of that. You know, we can get all caught up in who's winning and who's this spot in the bracket, but at the end of the day, this game is about having fun.
Yeah, I think we should applaud both of these drivers. You know, we're going to check out a replay here going into this race, it's definitely difficult to put yourself out there like this. This is right at the get-go, and we see Level Up crash in. But you know, try once, and you don't succeed, you're going to try a second time.
You know what?
Get
That
through
did
it.
set the pace for the whole race, though. You know, from the beginning, that first pile up at the gate, that set the tone. And that is what led Baby Bird to his victory. And now Baby Bird has a challenge in front of him as he'll be racing against Do It For Dale.
Yeah.
So hopefully he's warmed up and ready to go.
A much more difficult driver, but let's be excited for Baby Bird here as he talks to Aaron in our winner recap. Aaron.
Baby Bird, what's going through your mind right now?
I'm thrilled to win. That was a really fun race, and I had a great time. Had a great time facing Level Up, and glad to be moving to the next round.
Absolutely. And has your strategy changed at all after that first race going into the second round?
Drive. That's my strategy.
Drive. It's about drive. All right. Thanks, boys. And we'll be right back after this. Welcome back to the tournament. We are ready for our fourth race. Back again, we have Tato Biscuit. Tato, how has your strategy improved, maybe changed since your last race?
I think I've hit less obstacles as I planned, and I'm ready to get revenge on Hack on Wheels as he beat me last time. I'm going to beat him this time.
Awesome. I love the enthusiasm. And then on my left, we have Heck on Wheels. Now, Heck on Wheels, we haven't seen you yet today, but what have you been doing in the off-season to prepare for this next tournament?
Oh, sometimes I'll lay on, like, when I'm trying to fall asleep, and I'll just, like, go through it in my head.
Yeah.
So we should be good.
Absolutely. Let's get racing.
David, man, I'm so excited to see this race. Heck on Wheels has got something to prove.
Absolutely, Max. Everybody's been talking. Was it a fluke? Is Heck on Wheels really the best in our sport? Now, he's got to get behind the wheel, and he's got to prove it. He is the favorite. I can't wait to watch him race.
A reputation to keep for sure. Man, who would have thought, though, Tato Biscuit would pull it out and get here in our quarterfinals?
I know it, Max. It was an exciting race for Tato Biscuit. I love the adjustments that he's made to his game. Let's see if it's enough to propel him past the #1 in our sport, Heck on Wheels.
Yep, we're going to check on our bracket once again heading into our quarterfinals here. Tato Biscuit, like we said, had a great race against Nick at Night. I think that he's got something that he can maybe work with here in this race as he's going against Heck on Wheels. That, if I'm being honest, I think he frankly may be a little rusty going into this race. We haven't seen him. He's going in, hopping in with cold feet.
I don't know, Max. Never discount a professional the caliber of Heck on Wheels. I can't wait to see what he does on the course today.
Let's get this race going. And we are off. Heck on Wheels driving for Luigi, Tato Biscuit driving for Mario. Heck on Wheels taking a little bit of an early lead.
I absolutely love the way that Heck on Wheels drives.
Oh man, Tato
incredible
Biscuit
use
crashes
of
into the
that.
banana.
Look at the
which
way that he's
causes him
taking
to
these
crash
corners.
into our third gate as Heck on Wheels finishes his first lap. He looks like a veteran out there.
I absolutely love the way that Heck on Wheels approaches the course. Did you see the way that he cut in front of Tato Biscuit at the very beginning of the race and just established that lead? He said, this is my course. You have to come through me.
This is a seasoned driver, but Tato Biscuit not giving up, using that repeated mushroom to get the speed he needs to get back in this game. I still say it's anyone's race.
Absolutely. You can never discount anyone. But Heck on Wheels is continuing to drive a very...
a little bit of an interesting driving style. It looks like Tato Biscuit's lost a bit of control. He's driving all around the course. He's circling around our fourth gate. Man, I don't know. It seems like Heck on Wheels is about to lap him.
I know, Max. Listen, you cannot give a driver like Heck on Wheels an advantage like that. You have to stay locked in, and Tato Biscuit just isn't doing that.
Heck on Wheels on his 5th lap currently, while Tato Biscuit is only finishing up his 4th. I think we can go ahead and call this. It looks like Heck on Wheels is going to be going in to our final race.
You know, Max, why would we ever doubt Heck on Wheels? He has proven himself time and time again as he goes ahead and takes home the W right there.
And you see
what
him,
an incredible job by Heck on Wheels.
You saw him there bowing to the crowd. He was so proud of his performance there. Tato Biscuit finishing up his race. Man, I think that this is a racer that we need to applaud. So much improvement from our last races back in October.
You know, Max, here's where I think he faulted. He got a little bit sloppy after the first race. You know, Heck on Wheels, you knew he was going to drive his game. You knew that you weren't going to get into his head. But Tato Biscuit, you know, I think he just got a little bit overconfident and he got sloppy right out the gate.
Difficult race. Let's check out a replay here. We are seeing this is the point that Tato Biscuit kind of lost control. I think that he got that star power up and it was just going a bit too fast for the caliber of driver that he is, and he wasn't able to get on through. He was circling around that fourth gate, and that ended up costing him a lot of time, leaving room for Heck on Wheels.
Absolutely, Max. Just as much as it is a game of physicality and making the right turns, it's also extremely mental, and you just can't get in your head. I think as soon as he went down early in the race and he fell behind, he tried too hard to make up ground, and Heck on Wheels just kept on doing his game.
He was our favorite coming in today, and he will be advancing to the finals. Let's hear from Heck on Wheels now.
Heck on Wheels, congratulations on the big win. How does it feel to be on top once again?
Pretty good, pretty good. I think the sleep driving has paid off quite a bit, and I don't know what happened towards the end, but he kind of looked like how my uncle drives after Thanksgiving, but it's okay. It was a good race, and I'm glad to be a part of it.
Awesome. We'll be right back after this break. Welcome back, everybody. We're ready for our fifth race. We've got two returning contestants. On my right, we've got Baby Bird.
Yes, sir.
And what do you have to say to your opponent over here?
I'm gonna go after you. Watch out.
Sick. And on my left, we've got Do It For Dale. And what do you have to say to your opponent?
I'll be watching in my rearview mirror.
Ooh, all right. We've got a hot competition coming up. Let's get racing.
Man, Do It For Dale talking a little smack right before this big matchup heading into what is going to be our final race.
Absolutely. You know, I love the intensity. These are two drivers we haven't seen a whole lot of that from. I want to see some fire. I want to see them getting after it on this course. I want to see some passion going for the final. One of these people, they know that Heck on Wheels is waiting for them on the other side, and they know that they have to be ready for that.
That's going to be difficult. We're going to look back at our bracket to see what our two drivers had to go through coming into this semifinal race. You see, Do It For Dale took out our number 2 seed, Equestrian. You know, we thought that she maybe would end right back up against Heck on Wheels in our final race, but Do It For Dale was able to pull it out. And Baby Bird, he took out Level Up, the brand new rookie in this game.
Absolutely.
And man, he took him out with ease.
Don't sleep on either one of these drivers. Both of them are very capable of doing great things behind the wheel.
Do It For Dale's going to bring consistency and a veteran age into this game, while Baby Bird's bringing the energy and a hunger to win. Let's see this race right now. And here we go. A little crash right outside of the gate.
Max, these drivers are neck and neck. They are not wanting to give any ground to each other. Oh, and a great use of a power-up right there.
We've got Baby Bird driving for Mario, Do It For Dale driving for Luigi. Currently, Baby Bird is determined up there in the right-hand corner. He is making sure that he is not making any mistakes, because you can't do that against a driver as good and consistent as Do It For Dale.
Oh, and
who runs into his own bomb. That may be
that's
costly.
incredible.
That is incredibly costly
And Baby
going
Bird has
into
to
this
capitalize
lap.
on that.
Man, you know, I think that Baby Bird is less experienced. This isn't something he's used to. He got out first round last time. So this is a lot of pressure for him to make sure that he is representing proudly and that he, as a rookie, is going to take this sport to new heights.
Absolutely, and we are seeing a very strong race from both. Neither one of them giving a lot of ground. This is still very much anybody's race.
Fourth lap as Baby Bird is a little on front, maneuvering around the banana right there, as Do It For Dale is using some power-ups to make sure that he can try to get back in this.
Max, they are almost neck and neck going into our final lap. You have to utilize some of those inside turns. What happened?
And what you didn't see Do it for Dale. Just crashed into. Oh, no.
No, you have to capitalize on this. Max,
Do it for
who
Dale.
is
It is.
anybody's
Oh, my
race?
goodness. They are
Look at his
piled
face.
up at the corner, and I don't believe it. Do it
No
for Dale.
way.
No way.
Oh, my goodness.
And that's a
What
Baby Bird
race.
win.
Baby Bird wins.
I can't believe it.
Unbelievable.
I don't know what just happened. You can see the surprise on our drivers' faces right now,
Max,
David.
what an insane ending to this race.
We couldn't
I can't
keep
believe
up.
it.
We could not keep up. There was so much happening. We've got to go back and look at this and see this historic win for Baby Bird going into what will be our final race.
Max, look at this. You're going right into the 4th gate. Baby Bird was out. They crash right there, spinning Baby Bird into the middle of the course. But what he knows is he doesn't have to back up, and he goes through the center of the course and cuts back just in front of Do It for Dale to take the win. What a race. Both incredible drivers. Let's throw it back to Aaron and hear from our winner.
Thanks, boys. I'm here with Baby Bird. What an epic race. That was maybe the most exciting in Asbury's esports history. What is going through your mind right now?
Man, Aaron, I gotta tell you, I almost crapped my pants. Oh man, that was such a close race. I had a great time, and I'm happy to pull through.
Awesome. Now, are you nervous at all going into this final race against Heck on Wheels?
You know, Heck on Wheels is such a great player, and I have the most respect for him. I'm just gonna try my best and give it my all.
Awesome. Well, we'll see you right back after this break. Welcome back to the final race of this Asbury's Esports Tournament. We have 2 awesome racers ready to get going. Now, going into this final race with a hiccup, pay it forward, and a big trophy on the line, how are your nerves?
I'm shaking in my boots, I'm gonna be honest. I have really tough competition ahead, and I'm ready to go at it.
Awesome. Well, do you have anything to say to the folks at home?
Yeah, I'd like to thank the people in the crowd, and then my family back at home, my sister, and my little guinea pig, Winston.
Awesome. Now, Heck on Wheels, same question to you. How are the nerves?
Pretty good. I'm a little nervous. He's been doing really well today, so I'm not really sure how it's going to go. But, yeah, we'll see.
And do you have anything to say to the folks at home?
Hey, thanks for supporting me and everything. And I'll see you when I get back.
Awesome. Let's get into this race.
David, we're all smiles going into this last race. These 2 guys are such great guys and great competitors. I'm so happy for both of them that they're here.
You know, Max, in every sport, there's certain people that you want to root for. You know, just stand-up guys who always do things the right way, who are respectful to those around them. And these are 2 of those competitors.
Yep, we're going to check out our bracket one final time to see what has happened leading up to today. Heck on Wheels got that first bye, and then over on our right-hand side, we had to see Baby Bird go up against newcomer Level Up, and then go against seasoned veteran Do It for Dale in possibly the most exciting race that we've seen
Definitely
in our
race,
esports career.
my favorite race so far today.
You know, this is similar to our last championship with Heck on Wheels, but very, very different. Seeing Baby Bird here in the finals after getting out in the first round last time. What an improvement. What a Cinderella story. Let's see if he can pull it off in our final race of our esports championship. And we are off. David, I can't express the level of excitement and anticipation as we're going into this final race.
Max, already back and forth at the beginning. We see a little bit of weaving from Heck on Wheels, but he's taken the inside corner on all of those gates.
Heck on Wheels driving for Luigi and Baby Bird driving for Mario as they are currently locked wheel and wheel heading into our second gate. Man, I don't know who's technically in front right now. Now, really smart maneuver right there from Baby Bird. Able to shake Heck on Wheels off of his wheel.
Heck on Wheels using that power-up to take a little bit of a lead. Let's see if he can maintain that.
Third lap here. This hasn't been a necessarily exciting race, but you can see the caliber and the talent
What a great use of the shell
Yeah.
from Baby Bird. I'm loving the way that he's utilizing all of those power-ups. I need to see more of that from Heck on Wheels.
It is not enough. Heck on Wheels is still in the lead right now. But Baby Bird's not far behind. It just goes to show that these drivers aren't making much great use of the banana. David, Heck on Wheels took that to heart, what you just said, and was able to use that power-up to get such an advantage.
He is really expanding his lead as he just has 3 more gates to make it through, and then he's the repeat champ. Can he make it all the way?
Man, our first 2-timer here. David, if I remember correctly, you were a 2-timer. As we go into the ending, and that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Heck on Wheels showing a sigh of relief. That was a difficult race. Both of those drivers the entire time were neck and neck. I don't think that could have gone any more smooth.
No, absolutely. Those drivers both demonstrated that they are at the top of their field.
Yep.
You know, we didn't see any major hiccups. We didn't see any big crashes. That was 2 drivers driving their own race, and Heck on Wheels just had a little bit more experience and was able to pull it out in the end. An incredible day of racing.
Let's look
for both.
back on how great this race was. This was a moment that I think had all of us on the edge of our seats. Baby Bird and Heck on Wheels locked wheel and wheel, and Baby Bird was able to shake him, but Heck on Wheels was able to use a power-up that got him ahead, and that he was able to keep the lead the entire time. So I'm so happy for our friend Heck on Wheels here.
Absolutely. Incredible driver, an incredible story, but you know what? In the future, keep an eye on Baby Bird because he still has a lot to offer this sport.
I 100% agree. But let's celebrate with Heck on Wheels as we send it over to him and Aaron for our final interview with our champion.
Heck on Wheels. I'm getting a little bit of deja vu here.
Wow.
I feel like we were just here at the last tournament because we were. So here, I would like for you to hold on to that big old trophy and that hiccup pay it forward. So, man, what was going through your mind during this race? I mean, it was intense from the very beginning.
It was. I couldn't relax the whole time. He was right on me. He passed me a couple times, but it was a really good race, and I'm proud to be a part of it.
Woo! Well, congratulations, and good luck in the future. Everyone, I've been Aaron Stichter, and it has been a pleasure hosting Asbury's esports tournament today, and we're going to throw it right on back to Max and David for the close.
David, let's look at our bracket one final time. As you see now, Heck on Wheels sitting in the middle of that bracket. What an exciting story. It just starts off with him in the upper left-hand corner having a bye, and that just shows that you definitely need to bring your best A game going into the preliminary racing back in October.
Right. Heck on Wheels used that advantage. You know, he wasn't tired out by anything. He was locked in, ready to go. He had gotten to see everybody else race before him. He knew what to look for and what to expose. And Heck on Wheels, heck of a race, more like it.
Yes, 1,000%. Thank you guys so much for joining us here in Miller TV Studios. I've been Maxwell Borden, and like Bowser always says, thank you. Have a great night.